Good morning.
Hi.
Are you done?
No.
All right, let's get over to Lilli's school program and let's get the day started. Good morning. It is June 3rd. It is 6:56 and it is Monday.
Yes, it is.
It really feels more like a Tuesday. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so here's the deal. Today we have to drop Lilli off our ESY program, basically summer school. Pretty cool for her. She gets her social time and it's awesome. Unfortunately, it's only until 11 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 11:20.
It's at that area.
Okay.
So that's where we have to go.
All right. So let's go ahead. Let's get going. Then we have to go back to the house, finish up our review of the Origin mattress, get all that video footage together nicely for them, and then we can relax a little.
Yes. It feels like it's been a really long week, and it just the month just started.
Subscribe. Yes. All right, guys, let's get going. Let's make it a good day. And let's just have some fun doing it. All right, Lilli, I hope you have a great day. Have fun. Okay? She looks so excited. Okay, so we just got Lil dropped off. And you know what time it is? It is 7:07 and it is coffee time. Let's get home. Let's have some coffee. And then Tiffany can make the bed and then we can talk about it. Let's do it. And if you're wondering what she's doing right now, set an alarm so that way we don't forget about picking her up at a certain time today.
Yes.
Alright, let's get home and let's have coffee time. Do you know what's funny? Earlier in the intro, I had said that it's Monday, but it feels...
I thought it was Monday too, to be honest. It's Tuesday.
Okay, it is 7:56 now. And now it's time to go ahead and get into the review of the Origin mattress. And what we actually thought of it sleeping on it overnight. Honestly, I thought that it was firm, so if you like a nice firm mattress, then it feels really good.
Yeah, it's not medium firm. It's more firm.
Exactly.
Which wasn't bad at all.
On the downside though, for my personal taste, with it being a hybrid one, it was more bouncy than what I would prefer. Whereas I like more absorption in a mattress, so that way that the kinetic movement doesn't transfer to her with every movement I make. But from my standpoint overall, I liked it.
Yeah, it actually really wasn't bad. I do have to admit, like he said, the movement was... I think it's just trying to get used to the fact that we're on a hybrid now. So the movement is definitely noticeable. But other than that, it really is. It's got the softness and yet it's firm to keep your back completely straight. I don't even know what else to really say. I'm lost now.
The other part that I will say too is that the cooling feature when we had just the mattress on the bed, the cooling topper is really nice. However, when you do put your own mattress topper on, then yes, you will lose that. That's the only other downside.
Yeah, I didn't really put a mattress topper. It's more like a mattress protector.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it kind of has like a little plush stuff on it, I guess. It says it's a protector though. It's not a topper.
Okay.
I don't know. It's got some plushness to it, so it adds to the comfort of the mattress. So I guess it's a mix of both. So it kind of like took away from the ability, actually, I guess, fully tell if the mattress is like a coldness to it or not. But I kind of need it.
Okay. It is 9:03, and man, we have been pounding it out, working hard to get this review done. And I gotta admit, you know what the hardest part about it is? So when you're giving a review for a product, you're also given talking points and stuff. Like how that, for instance, this mattress, it's got 7 different layers. How that you gotta go ahead and articulate that into the actual review as well. It can be a little challenging at times because right now, like for instance, my throat is feeling sore, but at the same time, I gotta get this spiel out and get this talking points done. And I had to do like 30 different takes. It was like, oh my gosh. And then the only other bad part, okay, when you're doing one of these review videos, is that you gotta be able to get the words out in one take, okay? So typically, let's just say in our microfamily vlog video, when we're actually trying to do like a food review, for instance, we could do multiple takes if we screw up the first one. And then we could just stitch them together in a nice cohesive way by adjusting camera angles to give it that nice flexibility. But when it comes to doing this, it's like, okay, you got the camera right on you, you got one shot, get it done. And it can be a little challenging at times, I'll admit it. And I'm sure you guys just saw in our little outtakes, it was definitely interesting and fun to do. The Origin Adapt Hybrid mattress features 7 different layers, and this starts with the Cool & Snow Tencel cover, a breathable, soft, and refreshingly cool to the touch. Beneath that, the premium comfort wool will naturally regulate your body temperature, keeping you cozy in winter and cool in the summer. Feel the eco-conscious embrace of the memory foam featuring bamboo contouring gently to your body. At the core, the orthopedic Hexagrid delivers targeted pressure relief and spinal adjustment exactly where you need it. Stay cool all night with the graphite cooling foam. This was engineered to disperse heat rapidly. And then combine that with the over 2,040 steel springs that respond to your every movement, giving you dynamic full body support. And it's all built on a base of high density stability foam, designed for lasting strength and support. Every layer in this Origin Adapt Hybrid mattress works in harmony for the ultimate sleep experience. Cooler, deeper, and more restorative than ever before. Alright, it is 10 o'clock and it is time to start copying over footage because I want to go ahead and get this video edited today and get it uploaded, send it over to them so they can review it, and just basically make sure I covered their talking points, and then go from there. And then in the background, I get to go ahead and watch Soggy Cereal's latest video, which is always cool. Honestly, it has been a long day. It really feels like it, but really, it's only 10 o'clock. And yeah, Lilli, she gets out of her work program in about an hour, so it's like, I want to get this done. But you know what? We got this. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's keep going. In about a minute, all the video footage will be copied over, and then we can go ahead and start combing it together, getting everything finalized, and then we're good. Truthfully, it's been a lot of fun doing this, but at the same time, it feels weird. In a sense, because I'm used to doing organic, Like just going out and just trying a new food and filming that and reviewing it. And it's different when you have a product that you have to utilize and give a review on that you didn't actually consciously go to a store or go to a website, pick out yourself, spend hours going back and forth. Do I buy it? Do I don't buy it? Do I really need it? You know what I mean? I've always been from a standpoint of doing all my videos of putting a product on that I purchased with my own money and going back and forth to decide, is it really what I want? So to do it in this style is definitely a little weird. Just being honest, you know? And I think that's also the issue Tiffany had, because she did have some issues earlier with doing the video, because I think she felt the same way. And I'm willing to bet you on it that she did, because she showed it to me in many ways. Like stumbling over words, not being able to really get into it too much. It was a little tricky for her. Because she's like me on that part. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. That it's easier to give a review, to give your thoughts on something that you purchase and you make a decision on yourself versus something just given to you. Alright, take for instance this. Right now, I'm looking at my Action 5 Pro. Okay? A gorgeous camera that I love. But I had to make the conscious decision. I went to Best Buy. I saw GoPro. I saw Action 5. I went home. I looked online, looked at both of the companies, looked at both of the reviews, and because of my familiarity, I first went with GoPro. Tried it, hated it, took it back, bought the Action 5 Pro. Tried it, loved it, took it back. Yeah, I loved it enough. I took it back. And then I bought the Action 5 Pro Adventure Kit. And that got me something else too. This. The battery pack. In this camera, I made a conscious decision to go and take my debit card, put it into the Best Buy website, purchase it, and then utilize it to make videos off of. And I was so darn impressed and so happy with it that really it became my only camera, even though I have the older brother to it, the Pocket 3. And still, I prefer the Action 5. And I could tell you why I prefer the Action 5. Because it fits naturally into your back pocket. It's easy. It's comfortable. It's one-click record and stop. That's it. And not to mention, it has a wide viewing angle. See, I could go on and on like that. I could go on and on about how that if you go into a bad weather storm, you don't have to worry about getting wet and damaged easily. That the weatherproof housing will protect you in up to like 20 meters or something like that. I could go on, and I don't need talking points. I don't need bulletins. And I think it's because I made a conscious decision to get this beautiful piece of technology. But when you're given something like a mattress, it's a little bit harder to sculpt your words around it when you didn't make that full conscious decision on your own. It just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think you can relate on that. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's get into this review of actually getting it edited together. And there we go. Let me just ask you a question, okay? For the vlog, okay? You were having a hard time with your words earlier, right?
Yeah.
I think I figured out why. Okay? And I think it has to do with our personalities. Okay? Let's just take, for instance, your desk that you bought, okay? You looked at many competitors, right? And you made the conscious decision to go ahead and take your money and buy it, right?
Yeah.
And that made you have a connection with the product, right? And it made you appreciate it more, right? And enjoy it.
Yeah.
I was looking at the camera, the Action 5 Pro that I use daily, and it was the same thing. And I think that's why you were stumbling over your words earlier. Because when you look at a bunch of reviews and you also put out your money, you make a connection with that product that you're purchasing, that you're getting.
Yeah.
And it makes you have a wider vocabulary when it comes to dictation on it and how you want to talk about it.
Because I guess I do more research on it.
Exactly. It was just something I was thinking about while I was looking at the camera and doing part of the vlog.
Yeah, I didn't really get much on this thing here.
I know. But you know what? You did good with what you could.
I know.
And that I love. After all, you are amazing in every way. Tiffany is back. You don't get it, do you?
No.
You're sitting on my lap.
Oh.
For the past 2 days, the idea of you sitting on my lap, you couldn't even remotely do.
I know. It's getting there. But I'm finally able to get to this point at least. I can still feel a little bit of pain though, but it's nowhere as what it was. And all of our plushes are all over the floor. And I'm trying to actually clean up her room. Yeah. There's just so many here. And on top of that, I'm trying to get her laundry done.
It is 11:08. I've been staring at a screen for the past half an hour, and I didn't even realize it is time to go get Lil. Wow, time flies. So it looks like so far I got the video length to be about 8 minutes and 48 seconds, which is pretty good. There was a lot of bloopers, a lot of cuts that had to be cut out of it. So overall, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Alright, it's 11:10. Let's go ahead and let's get Lil. So when it comes to the Adapt Origin mattress review, we're supposed to have the review about greater than 3 minutes. And right now, it's in about 8 minutes, so it's not bad at all. And right now, I'm filling in all the B-roll shots and all that over some of the narration I did. And trying to get that in is a lot of fun, but it's a little bit difficult because you're trying to fit it in to where it feels natural as well. That doesn't feel forced. And that is the challenging part in this.
Yeah, sounds like it.
It was, especially all the voiceover work of trying to get it just right.
Ugh.
Because you can say something, or you can work it and try to say it convincingly and actually make it sound actually natural. Otherwise, you might as well just get an AI to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get Lil, and then we gotta figure out dinner. Which I have no clue on.
I have no idea.
Alright, let's get going. You know what? Actually, I do know.
Oh, so you got squeaky brakes.
And we'll talk about it in a minute. Did you have a fun day?
Yeah.
Alright.
We had PE day.
You have PE day?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, so I know what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. Let's go ahead. Let's make the sandwich inside Tiffany's wonderful little pockets that she likes to make with the biscuit. And we'll do corn and maybe like a mac and cheese or something with it. Okay. And there we go.
No, that sounds good.
It's something we haven't had in a little bit too, so it'll be good. All right, let's go in the Publix, let's get dinner, and let's get done. There you go. I'm proud of you. Blueberries. All right, Tiffany found one that she's interested in. So let's go with this one here.
I actually found that we have one of these in here, but I don't know the taste of it.
All right, let's get it. Honey butter biscuit.
Yes.
All right, since we already have the corn at home, let's go and just get this. And then we're good except for honey. Why are you saying we forgot the buns?
I don't know.
All right, we got our yogurt.
I say we put.
All right, and now we got our I Heart Bees honey.
No.
All right.
And I got watermelon. All right, we're good. Are you sure I can't eat your cookies?
No.
Why?
I don't eat that. I'm for dinner.
They're out for after dinner?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we got Lil, and we even got some nice little watermelon for a summer snack. And lemon tea to go with it. And now I can finish editing this little review. And then I can relax a little. I got great news for you. As of 1:10, right now, I've just completed the review video for the Origin mattress. Yes, I have finally done it. And one of the hardest parts was trying to get the voiceover to work, but also not putting music in there. And the reason why is because, let's just say, they want to re-upload it later at some point. Well, I don't want them to have copyright music or even creator music where it limits them on what they can do with it. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead, let's get it rendered out, let's get it uploaded to YouTube, unlist it, share the link over to them, and then they can do what they want. And then say, yeah, go for it, go and release. It has definitely been one crazy day, honestly. But I'm just happy because tonight I get to have a nice meal with Tiff, and we can just relax a little. That's the best part. Let's go and get this rendered out. And by the way, in case you're wondering, it came in exactly at 9 minutes and 45 seconds. So almost 10 minutes. It's not bad. And getting 10 minutes on a mattress can be a little bit difficult and tricky. I gotta admit, there's only so many words you can say about one. That's for sure. All right. Here we go. I'm going to add to render queue. Hit save. And now render all. Yes, I am using DaVinci Resolve. I like DaVinci Resolve, but I also love Final Cut Pro. But Final Cut Pro takes up a lot more storage space. All right. The reason why I prefer DaVinci at times is because of the smaller project size. Final Cut Pro, they have humongous files, such as 10 to 30 gig, and some are even like into the hundreds. Yeah. DaVinci Resolve, on the other hand, they have smaller ones, and I don't know what voodoo magic they use, but boy, is it incredible. Now, when it comes to are we going to accept more brand deals in the future? Honestly, I think not for a while. And the reason why is because we're going to take our time and we're going to vet each company properly. And we're going to make sure that they align with us. They're honest, they're ethical, and that they actually have a good product that we can actually stand behind and say, yeah, our consumer would actually like this. This is good. If they can't meet those standards that we have, then 1, we will not work with them. And 2, we just won't even name them at all. Because really, what's the point? And the final thing is, the reason why this company and us took so long is because, one, we had to really vet them and make sure that they were proper. And we get a lot of third-party links that are sent over to us for inquiries. And we have to vet them very well because there's a lot of scams. And if you click on the wrong link, it can actually lead you down a rabbit hole where you're infected with malware. Or two, worse. Yeah, there's something worse. Your entire channel is stolen, and the next thing you know, within 20 minutes, you have Elon Musk talking about crypto up on your channel, scamming all your fans. Yeah. And then your MFA is reset and everything else. So that's why we're really, really cautious on everything we do. All right, let's go ahead. It's 1:19. Let's finish this render out, get it uploaded, keep it unlisted, share the link over to them, let them review it, make sure all the information is accurate to them, and then it'll go live. But honestly, it's been a lot of fun doing this. But we're not going to become a product review channel either. We're a family channel after all. And we just like to have fun organically too. After all, that's what we started with. And that's what we'll end with. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, it is 1:33. It is pouring out. Might I actually say I'm kind of glad that we didn't go out. But I have an idea of what I want to do right now.
Is this updated? Yeah, it did. Yep. Looks like we got some pretty good rain.
Yeah, but is that at Disney and Universal or?
No, Disney's down here.
So it would have been at Universal though.
Oh god, yes. Over here. Yep. And these are the sea breezes, so it's around that time of year where it's very unpredictable where it'll pop up next.
Did you have a good day though?
Yes, I actually got Lily's room done. It looks nice now.
And I got the review done. I'll send over the link to them.
Okay.
Yeah. We both got a lot accomplished that we wanted to.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, I did answer one question earlier that I know people are going to ask. Are we going to do more brand deals in the future? And I think from my perspective, that we're going to be very selective of them and only go with ones that align with what we really want to do and basically that are ethical and honest.
Yeah. This was definitely a different first time try for ours.
It was also challenging too, to be honest, because there's only so many words you can say about a mattress.
I know.
Now, our first official brand deal that we ever had.
Oh, we had one before?
It was, in a way, was back when the French restaurant, the French pastry place opened, and we were gifted some extra food.
Oh, yeah. Even though we paid for our original food, they just kept giving us some stuff.
Yeah.
I felt bad, though.
But you know what, though? It was easy to remark about the quality of the food then and the service.
It was so good, though. Their coffee, their creme brulee, oh, top notch.
I just don't know if they still have that because they have new owners now.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Alright, it is 3:52 now. And truthfully, it feels weird because of how the day is broken up. So, let me put it to you this way, okay? When we had regular school year time for Lil, she would go from 7 a.m., roughly, to about 2:30, 2:20ish. Okay? The problem is, now that she's getting out at like 11:20, it's like halfway into the day, and it's like, it just makes the day feel weird. I don't know how to describe it. Like, for instance, today, okay? We dropped her off at 7 o'clock in the morning, got back here, ate something, filmed a little bit, ate, took a break, filmed more, and before you know it, then we were editing for a bit, and it was time to go get her again already. It was like, holy smokes. There is some good part to it, though. That basically, it only lasts until the end of the month. And then we get to have all the free fun with her that we want. So that's the positive. But truthfully, it's kind of a weird pain. I know. Like, of how it disrupts your daily flow. But you know what? We'll get on with it and we'll just figure it out. But here is what we need to do now. Now that the review video is done, we got something else to take care of. Something is just as important as doing that review video. And you know what that is? Our monthly numbers. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead, go into YouTube Analytics, and start getting our monthly numbers ready to be posted, including our summarization of it. Because honestly, the monthly numbers for May, I'm going to be honest with you, I was more than ecstatic about it. Like, I was like, holy crap, this is awesome. Really? This is freaking cool as heck. You know what? I'm going to tell it to you right now. Even though you probably read it already, $57.92 is what we made in a single month, okay? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're ecstatic over $57 in a month? Yeah. And the reason why is because when I look at April's numbers, it was $40. So we increased in May. And not to mention, we also increased to 126 new members. And in April, yeah, we did about the same. But what was really cool is that in April, we had 2,700 watch time hours, okay? So that's 2,700 hours of watch time that you guys give us of your time. In May, that was increased to 3,300. That is awesome. That means that you guys actually paid more attention, you watched more of the videos, and you were enjoying them. Considering a lot of the likes ratios, yeah, I'd say you guys were definitely enjoying them. And we did have 128,200 views in May. Let me see, April, 121,000. So yeah, you guys were really enjoying it to watch it more. And what's interesting too is that I was looking at what our top video was. And this was pretty cool, okay? Let me see here. Frozen Ever After ride in 4K with Canon 90D. That was watched quite a bit. Disney Celebrates America 4th of July Concert in the Sky, Magic Kingdom. And Frozen Ever After Epcot, Norway. That was pretty cool. And our number one short that you guys watched was the Should Beetlejuice Adopt Lilli while at Universal Studios Orlando. That was pretty cool. That was also watched quite a bit. In that month alone, 2,837 views on that. That was awesome. And it trickles down, and then of course we have our regular daily videos that you guys have also been enjoying. And that's been pretty cool too. But what I think is the most surprising is the Cracker Barrel one. 191 views. That was surprising all on its own. And even though we're 3 days in when it comes to June, again, the Frozen Ever After ride, how to score big points in Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin, and the 4th of July. You guys are still enjoying that. And then also, when we visited Hollywood Studios recently to see the 2 new shows, you guys were liking that. And what I also noticed too is that we've been getting some new people in too. Now, 3,322 family members. Wow. That takes me back when we were at 500. And I thought, okay, this is awesome. But to be at 3,322, that amazes me. It really does. And honestly, I just love the interactions. And last night, okay, I got to go ahead and get back into the premiere. And that was fun. And truthfully, premieres, they're coming back. I know I said that live streaming is coming back, but we actually ran into a slight issue. When it comes with Lil with her schooling, I'm trying to figure out how I can go ahead and do live streaming, but at the same time, make it actually worth it by not cutting it off so soon. So that's where we're running into a slight issue. But once we overcome that, then we can go on and get everything worked out perfectly. But I'm going to go ahead, take the time, get the numbers posted, and then we can go from there. So Tiffany just got a hold of me and messaged me. She's starting dinner, and she realized something for our little manwich pouches that we're going to be making for dinner. What do you think is the thing that you need most to make manwich? We had the meat, but we did not get the sauce. Oh gosh. Maybe I'll ask her if she wants me to pick up a bag of cheese over there too while I'm at it. But yeah, looks like I'm going back over to Publix. Let's get going. Alright, let's get over to Publix and let's go ahead and get it done. You know, there is only one positive. You know what that is? Publix is right around the corner from us. So, luckily, it's just a short little burst trip. It's 4:04. Let's get over there. Let's get what we need. And then we can sit down, have a nice meal, and then relax with a beautiful girl. Let's get done. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go back into Publix and let's get what we came back here for. Manwich sauce. All right, done. Let's go ahead and get some Joy ice cream cups. And we'll do it with, get Lilli's favorite, mint chocolate chip. Let's do it. And this is why you don't send your husband back to the store by himself to go and just get one item. Because he's going to make it worth his while if he's going to go back. We got our item. Let's get home. And we got a little bit extra too. Because you know what? Why not? The way I figure, if I'm coming all the way back over here, I might as well get something to make it worth its while. And you know what? Lilli hasn't had a nice mint chocolate chip ice cream cone or a cup in forever. So I thought it'd be pretty darn cool for her. It's a nice little treat. Let's go and get home before it turns into mint chocolate milk. Let's get going. So, never send a man to get just one item. Because he's got to make it worth its while.
You were supposed to just get one item. All I needed was this. So looking forward to the mint ice cream now. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
This is because you forgot it, and so did I.
Yeah.
Alright, it is 4:30. Just got back. Lily's excited for the ice cream cups tonight. And you know what? It's a pretty cool treat. Get it? Ice cream? Because it's cold? It's cool? Yeah? No. I thought so. But I thought I would at least try. Anyway, it is time that I can go ahead and now get into doing the numbers for you guys. And then, after dinner, go and do our outro. And get ready for a fresh day tomorrow. Honestly, I don't even know what the heck tomorrow's going to bring. But you know what I do know? Is that we can at least make something of it during the daytime. That's for sure. Alright, let's go and do it. Let's get the numbers done. And then we can relax and eat dinner. Well, I think
I need an ice cream scooper.
we should not be working at an ice cream parlor. Alright, let's enjoy our treat. And then let's get ready for an outro. Okay, it is 6:23. And it is time to go ahead and end the day. Today we had a great time. We went ahead, got Lily over to her summer ESY program at the high school. Also finished up our Origin mattress review. Gave our thoughts on it. That it was a good mattress, but that they had a couple of things to work out when it came to the finer points of it at the base that I think could be improved on. And then going to Publix not once, but twice. But on the second time, we got ice cream, so that was a plus. But guys, the final thing that we got to do today was finalizing our numbers for May. And we got to show how much an improvement it was over April. And thanks to that, we got a Google payout coming June 21st or so. Around that area. Now, truthfully, it doesn't matter if we make $100 or $100,000. It doesn't matter. We're going to show it. And the reason why is because we believe that as you are part of our family,
Like and subscribe.
you have a sense in knowing what's going on with that part. Because you contribute to it. Whether it's the AdSense, which is all you're watching in the videos, your super chats, your memberships, whatever it is. We believe that you have a right to know what our numbers are when it comes to YouTube. Now, if I showed you our expenses, you go, oh my gosh. Yeah, it can be quite a bit sometimes. And we do show some of them. But I want to say the takeaway from today is ice cream. Yeah. It was a simple treat that Lily loved because it was a fun little activity that we got to do together of putting together an ice cream in a little cup and then having that nice little treat, and she loved it. She loved that time with us of doing it. And it's just something so simple. Ice cream that was 2 for $6 and some cones that were like $2. So for like $5 there, $6, we made her really happy. And sometimes you just gotta have those little moments with your child to make them happy. And it makes it so much more worth it and so much more enjoyable. But guys, thank you so much for everything today. I hope you had an amazing day just like we did. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Wherever the day takes us. And honestly, I don't know. I don't know. We will find out. But for now, have a good night.
But I know